Hey everyone, it's Les.
Hey, it's Ree. This is Not That Kind of Book Club.
You cut me off, bro.
What were you going to say?
I literally said, like, hey, it's Les.
Oh, we always just go back and forth.
I know.
Okay, we'll redo that.
This could be interesting. This could be a clip, a blooper.
We have a lot of those.
We have bloopers, right? And cut. Hey, I'm Les.
And I'm Ree. This is Not That Kind of Book Club.
A bookish podcast where we read it so you don't have to.
Hey everyone, it's Ree.
And I'm Les.
It's Not That Kind of Book Club.
And here we are. It's a Monday morning. How are you, Ree?
I am doing okay. I am A-okay today. We're getting through it.
Okay. Yeah. It's a Monday, guys. It's Monday.
Very much a Monday.
It's just the most Mondayest Monday of all Mondays.
But fortunately, we have a guest today.
Ooh, we do have a guest today.
Everyone say hi to Nomi.
Hi, Nomi.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi, guys.
welcome to the show, Nomi Palmer. We're so excited to have you here today.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
And you are coming to us from just north of Toronto. She is in Keswick, did you say? Can
That's
we
right.
disclose your location?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually doing a local author showcase here in the fall, so people are going to know where I live.
Amazing. Very cool.
At least we're not saying hi. She lives at 123 Queen Road Southwest. You can go and knock on her door between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m.
I mean, if people tried to show up at my house,
after 6.
they'd probably get eaten by coyotes out here, so.
So we don't call the police, we call the coyote squad.
Yes.
And they just come and take care of the problem.
Conservation officers.
Or, okay, whatever.
Yes, also like Coyote Squad. That works too.
I think the Coyote Squad sounds better. The Coyote Task Force.
The task force.
The task force.
So
CTS.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's be more serious, I guess.
Okay.
Rein it in.
I'll try.
Yeah, it's not going
don't
to
worry.
happen very much here.
The reminder is for me usually because I'll say the most unhinged things without thinking about it. And then after I'm like, oh my God, did you just say that? Yes.
I publish the most unhinged things without thinking about it, so.
This is true. And that's okay.
That is why you write and are published, and we love it.
Yes. Okay, so we have a question for you.
Mhm.
What is the last book that you read, the book you're currently reading, and what's next on your list?
So the last book I read, that's a good question. It was a romance novel, but I can't remember what it was. I've been reading through some old Harlequins
Ooh.
that I have just for like inspiration. And I think it's called Silver Bells. It's like this couple
Silver
gets
Bells.
trapped
Is it
in a cabin
Christmassy?
at Christmas. Yes, it is.
Mhm.
And they're enemies to lovers, and it's quite entertaining. So that was the last one I read.
Silver Bells.
Currently, yes, Silver Bells. Currently alpha reading for my author friend Kevin Wayne. I'm reading his second book in his trilogy, the Rising Sun trilogy. Really great series. And next I have another Christmas book that I got for Christmas that I haven't read yet from my cousin. And it's sitting right over there, and I can't remember what it's called, Christmas Heist or something like that. But I'm looking forward to it. I love Christmas romance. So
I was just going to say, unpopular opinion, I hate Christmas books. Like, guys.
Two ends of the spectrum here. Love, hate.
So 2 years ago, we had a Christmas book exchange, and I wrapped up like 20 books, put them under the tree, and other people came, they took a book, everyone unwrapped it. It was kind of like a white elephant Christmas. And me, because I did it all, I was like, I don't really care what I get. And at the end, I like opened it up, and I got the one Christmas book that I wrapped. The one Christmas book. And I was like, of course Alessi gets the Christmas book. She's never going to read this. So I had to like put it, well, I didn't have to, but I put it back and somebody else took it home. But I was like, oh my God, what's the likelihood the one person who doesn't like Christmas romance got the Christmas romance?
yeah.
Typical Murphy's Law.
Yep.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. Okay, read. Read, reading, to read.
Read? What is the last thing I read? I think Problematic Summer Romance. I just finished, just like an easy
Was
romance
that
book.
Allie Hazelwood?
Allie Hazelwood, yep.
Yep.
Was pretty good. I listened to it as an audiobook,
Nice.
which was nice. Currently reading The Retirement Plan by Sue Hinsenbergs, which is hilarious. And then next up is going to be The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. Mariana Zapata. We've talked about this one before.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I think I said this one last week, or the week before, whatever it was. That book, I loved it. I loved it so much. Sorry, unpopular opinion, but it's an accurate opinion. I loved it. I'm sorry. Okay.
What are you reading?
Yeah.
What have you read?
Okay, so the last book I read, I just got back from the Caribbean, and I was on the beach reading this book, and I was like, man, people are gonna walk by and be like, what's wrong with this chick? But I was reading Satanic Shadows.
It's so intense for a beach read.
By Lee Rivers, who like writes pretty intense books.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. It ended on a cliffhanger though, and I was like, damn it, I never read books that end on a cliffhanger. They just make me mad. But I did it anyways.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm listening to Binding 13. I finished Binding 13, that's a lie. I'm listening to Keeping 13 now, which is the second book.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about 3/4 of the way. And guys, this book series tears at your heartstrings a little bit. And then the next book that I'm reading, I wrote it down because I knew exactly what book I was going to be reading, and I've lost it.
Just gone.
Come to me. Did I bring it?
No,
It's
you
okay. I couldn't remember the books I've read.
I hate when I can't remember things. Like, it actually makes me so irritated. It's gonna come, and randomly halfway through this episode, I'm just gonna scream out a book and be like, "That's what I said I was gonna read."
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I think I know
Are you
it.
gonna find it on Goodreads
Yeah,
now?
it's
There we
gonna-
go. Okay.
No, it's gonna hurt me if I don't. Like,
That's so
come
fair.
on,
Do you
Alessia.
use a book tracker, Nomi?
I don't, obviously. I don't even remember what books I've read this year. But like I say, like I read a lot of Harlequins and like old school romance because it's the right like meat that I need to like put in my system to write what I write. So I
Totally.
just need that like campy, old school romance kind of charm. And I have like favorites that I'll reread 100 times. But yeah, I don't actually use Goodreads or anything. I have a Goodreads like for like my real self, not my Nomi self. And it just sits there. I put like a rating system in and everything, but I don't use it.
Fair enough. It is work to keep it updated.
Yeah, it totally is. It's like a blog.
Yep.
Seriously, but I'm addicted to updating it. I'm like, I'm at this page number because I like seeing that I'm at like 57% done. And then I go and I check my like reading goal, and it's like, you are 12 books behind. And I'm like, still, I've read like 4 more books and I'm still 12 books behind. Whichever, it's fine. But Sarah Kate, Madam.
Okay, that's what
next.
you're gonna read.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Very nice.
All right. Bread and butter, let's go.
Let's get into it. Nomi, who are you? Where are you from? Tell us all about you. Give us the quick synopsis.
I want to know who Nomi is.
Who am I? Well, I am a mother. I am the daughter of a Christian minister, which is why I go by a pen name.
Yep.
I actually recently just told my parents I hadn't told them anything for like 3 or 4 years that I was doing this. And I just thought I'd be disowned. I thought they would not want anything to do with me. Because, my mom doesn't even say like crap like she does. Said like no swearing, nothing like that. You wait till you're married. Meanwhile, I'm writing about all kinds of stuff going on with demons and whatever. And I was just like, I don't think you guys want to be a part of this. But
the Passions series, yes.
Yeah.
It's not like I was going to make a Passions joke for Catholicism, but I'm not going to. Everyone knows it's not even a joke. You just know what I was going to say without me having to say it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say it, but read between the lines.
Yes.
But yeah, I told them and they're actually really supportive and happy. They're not happy with the content, but they're happy that I'm doing well. And so I grew up really Christian, really conservative. And then now I'm kind of exploring not being so Christian and conservative through my writing.
Really cool.
I live on a farm in Keswick. Watch out for the coyotes. And right now I'm not working. I was working at a child psychology clinic. I got laid off earlier this year, so I've been able to really dedicate my time to being an author full time, and it's been awesome. I've had a lot of great opportunities pop up, like you guys and other things. And I'm just happy to be spending my time doing my author thing while I can, while my kids are home from school, and then I'll probably go back to work in the fall, but it's been a nice summer off kind of to just focus on writing.
Okay, I have 2 follow-up questions.
Yeah.
1, child psychology clinic. What did you do?
I was the office manager.
Nice. I'm educational psychologist in training, we'll say. So that has intrigued me. And then the second one, you say you're on a farm. Do you have animals on your farm?
Okay, good. I also really wanted to know that.
So the farm we live on, we actually just rent the house from the farm, the farmer people. They grow a lot of vegetables, but we do have a lot of wildlife. Like I say, we have coyotes. We don't have any farm animals, but there's a bald eagle family that lives close by. We watch them fish because we're right by the lake. We see like osprey. There were some cranes, really tall, big, like dinosaur looking cranes that used to come by in the spring. And it's nice for bird watching. I'll say that. I feel like I'm like 65 years old, but
I mean, okay, you've got a like really wide array of birds, but you know, in Saskatoon, we've got geese.
Yeah. We've got geese.
Lots of them.
Yeah.
They cross the road.
Yeah,
in packs.
You can't drive. Yeah, you're just waiting
And
there
they're
forever.
mean. They're so mean. I hate them.
They're so mean.
But back to the farm question. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first thing coming into my brain, I was like, oh my god, if she has cows, and then there's coyotes. I'm like, oh my god, it's barnyard where like the coyotes come to kill the chickens, and then like the cows are just in the yard, and like, you know, have you ever seen Barnyard?
No.
I have not.
Oh my god, guys.
But I like this. I like your little segue.
I'm gonna have to send you the like
we need
the
like
image of the movie and be like, go watch it. You will understand what I mean.
Oh man. Amazing. Yeah. Well, let's like dive into some like book cues here.
Yeah, bookish
questions.
We love bookish questions.
Right into it. So starting with your first novel, what was the first spark for Controlled Burn? Was it characters, the emotional themes, a specific scene? Like what was, the first spark? That's kind of punny too.
So I used to be really, really fit. I'm not so much anymore, but I used to be. And I would go running every night for about 10 kilometers. And I would listen to music the whole time because what else are you going to do while you're out running for 10 kilometers? And there was this song that kept playing on my iPod because it was a while ago. And it's called Knock 3 Times. It's like an oldie, but it's like knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. And it's about this girl who lives in the basement. Yeah, if the answer is no.
Sorry, guys. But do you not know this song?
No, but I love your karaoke. Please keep going.
Rihanna.
I'll add it to my Spotify.
No, you need to educate yourself.
I do. I really do.
Continue.
So I would listen to this oldie and I was like, this is such great fodder for like a rom-com. And then I wrote the most devastatingly depressing book we've ever known. But it started with the spark was a girl lives in the basement apartment and a guy lives above her. And that was literally what I had to start with. I was just like, I want them to like be enemies to lovers. And she lives beneath him. They're in the same house. They're renting. They're in their 20s. They're, younger, but they're both a little bit damaged in their own way. And then it kind of just went from there.
Love it.
All right.
Okay, so you've described intense feelings as literary junk food in the best possible way. What inspired you to lean into the soap opera style for this series?
Passions.
The TV show.
The TV show Passions
Stop
from,
it. Stop
yeah,
it.
from 1999 to 2008. Little Timmy, Tabitha the Witch, the whole crew.
I think I
Passions.
just love your series so much more now. Oh my God. I used to watch that at my grandparents' house. And then my
Yeah,
nana
because
would
it
come
was,
in and she's like, "Why are you watching this trash?" And I was like, "No, it's
it's the
Passions.
bomb.
It's so good." I just remember the Great Flood.
Yeah, oh, I remember everything. Like if you want to have like a deep dive into Passions, don't test me because I
Oh
know
my
it all.
God.
But
I want to
um
find this and go rewatch all of it now, which
a
it's
lot
very
of it is
difficult.
on YouTube, just saying.
YouTube.
And I made my husband watch a lot of it because he's my editor. So I was like, you have to
Ooh,
know what you're editing.
gotta
You
keep
got
up
to
with
dive
it.
into this show. So he's watched a lot of Passions now too, and he thanks me for it actually because it's so good.
It
Like
is really good.
it's just addictive. It's like crack. And then I went to school for digital media arts. So I did film and television for a little while. I worked on Degrassi, The Next Generation. Yes, I met Drake several times.
Oh, I don't even care about
Um,
Drake. I'm sorry. Let's go back. You worked on Degrassi. Like, that is like my bread and butter of a show growing up. Oh my gosh.
So she
yes,
knows
I worked on
Degrassi, but
Degrassi.
not Barnyard.
I love Degrassi.
I can send you a clip
Barnyard?
after of all the
Degrassi.
scenes you can see me in on Degrassi.
Absolutely, please.
Yes.
Yes,
I was
dear.
just an extra, so I was just wandering around pretending to be a student, but it was a lot
Just
of
an
fun.
extra, she says, on Degrassi, like this beautiful, like Canadian grassroots TV show. Just an extra.
Wait,
Kidding
it's
me?
Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah, Degrassi's super
Yeah.
Canadian.
I've
Yeah, it's
never
filmed in
watched it.
Toronto, or it
Oh,
was.
It's filmed in
Yeah.
Toronto.
yeah.
Yep.
Ah, nice. I mean, I haven't watched it, so that's okay. I mean, Heartland was filmed in Alberta.
Very true.
Yeah.
High River.
There you go.
Woo! High River
But
sucks.
yeah, it's so I worked in film and television for a little while, and I was like, I love it. I love the work, but the environment isn't good for my mental health because it was
Yeah.
like the longest day I worked was 32 hours, which is more than a day.
I was gonna say
Wow.
that's not even a day at that point.
Yeah, more than a
That's too
day.
much.
Oh,
And like you're not sleeping, you're just curled up in like a chair in like an auditorium and eating white bread and peanut butter. And I'm like, I'm like, this sucks. I don't know about this full time. But I really loved the idea of creating my own TV show. And I didn't have a studio or actors, but I had my fingers and my brain. So I wrote a book.
Amazing. Very amazing.
So that's where the soap opera, it came from Passions. And also, where it really started was before I actually wrote the book, I wrote a Sims story with the based on Passions with all the characters from Intense Feelings.
Mhm.
And that was what I had at the time. I was like 21. And I just took pictures of The Sims and scripted it and wrote it out like it was a TV show. Everyone told me, they said, you need to turn this into something real, not just a stupid Sims story. This is really good. So it took me a long time. It took me like over a decade, but I finally novelized it.
oh my God, I love that. Sims story.
Very nerdy.
Sims. I love that. Hey, you
Okay,
know
but-
what? It's all got to start somewhere.
Okay, but real
Yeah.
question here. Sims 3 or Sims 4?
Well, I'm old, so it was actually Sims 2.
I don't even remember Sims 2.
Oh, I love
Probably,
Sims
no,
2.
I probably, because I remember when Sims 3 came out, so I must have known Sims 2. I don't know, man.
Yes.
I love Sims.
Sims 2 was older, yeah, but it was just what I had at the time.
Mhm. My name is Alessia. I'm 29 years old, and I love to play Sims.
Yeah, I love Sims still. I'm actually looking forward to Paralives, but moving on.
I get so excited when the Grim Reaper comes in Sims because I
Yeah.
killed my person just so the Grim Reaper could come. It's a good time, guys. I burn down houses in Sims. It's like so fun and so satisfying. And no, I'm not like,
You're just a little bit of a psychopath in Sims there.
what's the word when you like lighting fires?
Um,
Pyromania.
Pyromaniac. Yeah.
Pyromaniac. I'm not gonna lie, do you know what came to my brain? And I didn't want to say it, but now I'm going to say it.
Say it.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Now you have to.
Oh God, the first thing that came to my brain was necrophiliac, and I was like,
Oh,
definitely not. I'm definitely not that.
that's not
And
it.
then I was like, kleptomaniac. I was like, no, that's stealing. What's that one? No, pyromaniac.
There we go.
There it is. I'm just a Sims pyromaniac, not
Just
in real life.
Sims,
Don't
yeah.
worry.
I just
Hopefully
burned the
not a Sims
online world.
necrophiliac.
Burn the online world
Right.
down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you ever base characters or situations on real people or real life events, or do you prefer to create entirely from imagination or kind of based off passions or things that you've seen in television?
I base my characters completely just on their own identities, like their own selves. I don't write based on real life people. The only thing I've ever taken from real life was when I was writing anything to do with addiction or alcoholism. I do have people in my life who suffer from addiction and alcoholism. So I know that like firsthand as an outsider, like how it is for the support system to be dealing with someone with those kind of issues. And being so close to certain people in my life who have those issues, I know what it's like from their perspective as well. So I'll take that kind of real life motivation and put it into the story, but I wouldn't say like, oh, this character is based on like my brother or my, my uncle or whatever. It's like certain pieces of them might be in there, but it's not their personality so much as like that kind of issue. Also, grief. I've had a lot of loss in my life. So I feel like I can write grief from a really genuine, pure kind of standpoint of from myself. But again, I'm not writing about the grief I experienced, just like it's my way of being able to connect to grief and give it to whoever, whatever character needs it, if that makes sense.
Well, and I feel like you're able to write about emotions that you have felt or somebody else has felt without it actually being based off of them. There's a
Yeah.
difference to me in terms of like emotions and experiences like that people have gone through versus I'm basing a character off of Rihanna. Like this is I'm gonna
Yeah.
base it off of her. No, I'm gonna base it off of maybe her and I went through something very tragic together and like we kind of built that friendship on it and grief and whatever it is. You can use that emotion and that experience to shape something is kind of
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. And I feel like if I were to write a book, I feel like that's kind of the take I would go for rather than this is based off of my mom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think, I don't know, for me, it would just be a little too personal to actually base characters off real people. Names I steal all the time. My favorite places to steal for this series are obviously passions. Like now that you know, you're going to see the passions names peppered throughout the series.
Yeah.
Like we
Now
have
that
Ethan, Ivy, Alistair. Like there's just like
yeah.
a good clump of them in there. Also, this one's kind of matches the theme of my books, I guess, but I get names from cemeteries.
Ooh.
I go to cemeteries for fun. So that we go for walks, me and my
Sorry, I
family.
go to cemeteries for fun.
Yeah, I don't know how else to say it.
I mean, good on you.
They can be a
I
joyful place. They can be really pretty with
okay,
nice
but like
flowers.
Peaceful,
I went to New
super
Orleans.
peaceful.
Yes.
I went to New Orleans and they're like,
Uh-huh.
"Let's go on a cemetery tour." And I was like, "I'm sorry. A what?" And I remember getting off the bus and there's like just the concrete path and I'm standing here and it's just a bunch of crypts and I'm like, "I'm sorry. How is this fun? I don't like this." And then the tour guide proceeds to tell you the like most absurd stories about it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
"No, I really don't like this. I would like to go back to the bus, please."
But there's
Yeah.
great names on the headstones if you take a
I mean,
minute.
Yes, totally. Okay.
another wait, but another spooky thing in this graveyard, I'm not gonna lie. One of the first crypts that I saw, it was actually my grandpa's last name. And like it's an
Oh.
Italian last name. And all you see is like Frank Delfonso. And you're like, um, I want to go back to the bus now. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
Rihanna.
I was just gonna ask, if you go to cemeteries and you collect from different series, are there a couple names right now that you're holding on to that you want to use?
There are, but I'm always so bad on when you put me on this spot. There was a name I just had the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna reuse this. I just named a character Miel, like honey in French.
Mm.
Ooh.
Um, and that kind of came to me, and I was like, "Ooh, I like that name." And that name I got from a YouTuber who I used to watch, and her name was Miel. But I was
Yeah,
just like, "Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
like
give you
it.
Miel. I think that's really pretty." And now I kind of want to give her more to do because she has a pretty name.
Yeah.
She's honey and like sweet as honey.
Yeah.
Haha.
Yeah, she's also a
Honey.
vampire.
She's a vampire.
Oh, maybe she's not sweet as honey.
Well, could be a little bit.
Sweet and tangy, like your blood.
Yeah.
This
There
is
we
red
go.
honey. Don't ask what color our dye is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so your stories include obviously popular romance tropes, enemies to
Yes.
lovers, only one bed, forbidden love, fated mates, yet they feel really fresh. So, how do you approach making familiar tropes your own? Kind of which tropes in your book do you think readers respond to the most? And what's your personal favorite trope?
So I think the way I keep it fresh is actually to go old school, like I was talking about at the beginning, is reading the
Mm-hmm.
old school Harlequins. Nobody's reading those. Nobody remembers them. So they feel new. They feel
Mm-hmm.
like it's brand new, especially to like Gen Z. Like they're
Oh,
not going to
yeah.
be picking up Silver Bells from 1983 by Joanna Miller or whatever. No, not Joanna. That's her up there. But anyway, so like they're just like they're not gravitating towards that. So it's these kind of like almost they lean towards aggressive a little bit, especially like the enemies to lovers, which I always saw as funny, but now like that's a really big deal. People like their men like dominant and aggressive, and I'm like, well,
Oh, yeah.
I can do that. So, but yeah, I think it's like keeping it old school and like revisiting from passions and stuff. Like a lot of people ask me even what is a soap opera. So
Mm-hmm.
I have to kind of explain to them, well, it's like think of like Pretty Little Liars or Grey's Anatomy, but it was on in the day after The Price is Right. It
Yep.
doesn't
Yeah,
really
Your
make
afternoon
sense.
shows.
it's a soap opera is
So,
defined as Victor Newman.
Victor Newman.
Oh, guys,
Oh,
come
yes.
on.
Yeah. 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 I got
Young
you.
Oh,
and the
there you
Sorry.
go. Oh, Young and
Restless.
the Restless.
I
Okay.
Come
got
on,
you.
I'll go to the nursing home and be like, who's that? And then Noah will be like, oh, that's Billy. And I'm like, that's Billy. He had a different actor like a month ago. Yeah, but it's the same guy.
Yeah. That's a common thing.
Same
That's a
guy.
common thing on
That
soap
you'd
operas.
never
And
know.
the aging up too,
Oh
which
my
is what I
God.
did between book one and two, and people hated
Or
that.
the fact that kids grow up in like a month and
Yeah.
then their parents stay the same age the whole time.
Yeah. So that's what I tried to accomplish with my
I
jump,
love
with my
it.
time jump.
I love it.
Is to keep
Um,
keep everybody super sexy. But yeah, it's been 26
yes.
years.
Okay, so then to dive into this one too. So soap operas, the storytelling kind of thrives on secrets and betrayal and romance and dramatic reveals. So do you tend to map these out in advance? Do you plan them ahead of time, or do you kind of let them, I don't know, like develop organically and just grow from the story as you're moving through it?
It's a really good mix.
Okay.
I definitely, so I just made it, in the process of filming a YouTube video where I explain my entire process, but
Ooh.
it starts with the character sheet. I write down, everybody's name, what they look like, personality traits, how they're related to each other, if they have any sort of magic abilities. Then I move on to plotting out the main points I want to hit in each act. Then I move on to a chapter outline, which serves as like my rough draft. And I will basically I write it very casually. Like if anyone read these notes, they'd be like, what are these? These don't make any sense. It's just me being really off the cuff and just quickly writing down what the kind of idea I want for the chapter, where I want it to go.
Hmm.
And then I actually start writing it. And I leave room for something spontaneous to enter the chat, so to speak. But I do have to really craft like the skeleton of the story, or else it would be a hot mess. It would be like Swiss cheese. It would be so full of holes. Like I have to know the basic storyline, and then I leave room for spontaneity to happen.
Okay.
That, yeah. Checks out. Like, I have not really ever written a story besides creative writing class, but I kind of like your the way that you go about it.
See, I was so good at like character development that I would like focus so hard. And then I'd get to the second character and I'm like, man, that first character was really, really thought out. I'm tired now. And then I forget all about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I wrote a character arc? Okay. Whoops.
Yeah.
Hashtag ADHD. Undiagnosed at that point
I
in my
also have to
life.
keep I have to keep notes everywhere. So I have notes on my phone, notes on my computer. I have physical notebooks, notes galore, and I have what I call the four-toed notes,
Oh,
which is a throwback to Lost, which they had a statue in Lost that only had four toes, and they never explained it. It was this
I love
big
that.
deal, never explained it. So I'm like, I can't have a four-toed statue in my story. I have to have like everything needs to be explained. So as I'm writing, I edit, which a lot of people frown upon, but I have to, or else I feel like it would be way too confusing.
Yeah.
So I edit as I go and I comb through and I'm like, oh, I mentioned, the star drops. Can't forget about those. So I'll scratch those down on my four-toed notes so that they circle back at some point. It's not just a random one-off that I've mentioned these really important star drops that never go anywhere.
I love it. Four toes.
Four toes.
Four toes. Why? Unknown.
We'll never
That
know.
that
Thanks,
meaning
Damon
is
Lindelof.
that meaning is lost to me.
Yeah.
Amen. Well, should we do some fun rapid fire questions here?
Mm-hmm.
Rapid fire for you, Nomi.
Okay.
Okay.
You get like 5 seconds to answer. It's got to be like,
As quick as
Okay.
possible. Do you
Oh,
want to go
Lord.
back and forth? Do you want me just to read them all off?
whatever you'd like.
Okay. We'll just go.
I also have like ones off the top of my head.
Okay. We'll just go then.
Yeah, we'll just go.
All right. Favorite villain
Of all time or of mine?
All time.
of yours?
Ethan Sterling.
Ethan
Doesn't start out as
Sterling.
a villain. He doesn't
No.
start out as a villain, but he becomes one. And I would leave my husband for him. Don't tell him I said that.
Your secret is safe with us.
Don't listen to this podcast.
Yeah. Just skip through that section.
Yeah.
Okay. So, least favorite trope or a trope that you will never write about?
His favorite trope. I don't really have any. I like all of them because I'm writing a soap opera, so I need as many as I can get. I was a little hesitant to write age gap, but I did it. So I don't think I really have a least favorite. There's ones I'm a little nervous of, but I'm testing them with myself.
Okay.
Like I've got a female dom in the next book, which I never thought I'd write, but
Ooh.
here we go.
That's pretty badass. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Trope that you could write 100 times and never get tired of.
Enemies to lovers. I mean,
Yeah.
that one's easy,
We're
but
pretty big on
I'm
that one
writing.
here.
I'm writing lovers to enemies now in the fourth book, and I'm
Ooh.
super, super excited about that
That's an
one.
interesting one.
Yep.
Okay, this one kind of seems redundant, so maybe I'll like rephrase this. If you could like cast your book as a TV show and you can't use anyone from the original series, who would you cast as some of oh my God, who would you cast as some of your characters?
I mean, Devlin was heavily based on Damon Salvatore from the Vampire Diaries.
I love it.
Yes.
Like the vibe, but like the eye color, the hair color. So like a younger Ian Somerhalder, 100%. But time has passed, so I don't know if I'd still cast him.
I would. The like back then version.
Yep.
Yeah.
The younger version.
I named Nina after Nina Dobrev. If you can't tell, I was really into the Vampire Diaries at the time.
It's one of my like go-to like rewatch series. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a good
I
one.
love it. It's so good. But yeah, someone like Nina Dobrev for Nina with like long brown hair, classically pretty, willowy. I would love to know who I would cast as Chloe and Callista. I don't know. Like, do you guys have any ideas who you would cast as them?
Oh, that's hard.
You're
Off the
good
top
with
of my
this one.
head. Oh.
I need someone who's got that crazy edge, but like is gorgeous.
I mean,
Would you go for a redhead like Isla Fisher?
Yeah, maybe.
I was gonna say like I like keep envisioning like almost like Euphoria where you have those like girls that are like they're
Hmm.
pretty but they can be psycho,
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Maybe Sydney
right?
Sweeney.
Like yeah, that's where I
Yeah.
was going. I was like some Sydney Sweeney who like she can be a little bit of the like plays like the little bit of the I don't want to say the dumb character, but she's like
Yeah.
a little bit like ooh, and she's like super pretty and like super out of it. But if she needs to be mean, she is
She's
mean
a mean
and she is
girl.
cuckoo.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, the only one I know, oh, and for Ethan, I would cast Idris Elba.
Ooh.
100%.
Yep. I
That
like that.
My heart.
one I
Yeah.
know for sure.
10 out of
But
10.
those are the only ones I really have that I've thought of, are just really Devlin and Ethan. It's hard for me because I have such specific images of them in my mind, and then I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
who looks enough like you? And
It's
also,
it's
I don't know as
harder,
many
I
young
think.
actors.
I think it's
Yeah.
harder when you have an image in your head to cast someone rather than like creating a character based off of someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
So, okay, Rhea, it's you.
Okay. One book, boyfriend, girlfriend from any author's work that you would steal for your series.
Oh, Quinn. Now, no one knows probably who this is. um, in the Sookie Stackhouse books, there was one of her boyfriends was named Quinn. He was like 6'4", black, bald head, could turn into a tiger, had purple eyes.
Ooh.
I was like, you need to
Oh.
stay with Quinn. You need to be with Quinn forever.
Sorry, what's the
Forget the
name of this book?
vampires. This is the Sookie Stackhouse series, the True Blood books.
True Blood.
Okay. Someone at
Gotcha.
book
Yeah,
club has been reading these.
yeah, the rainbow books up behind me are the entire series. It's another huge inspo for me is the
Okay.
True Blood books. I not the so much the show. The show got me into the books, but the
Mm-hmm.
books are like my favorite books ever. So definitely Quinn would be. He's I have a lot of actually black characters with purple eyes. All
Mm-hmm.
goes back to him.
I love it.
He really impacted me.
I
That's
love
lovely.
that.
That's
Okay.
lovely.
Um, as you know, like you've watched soap operas, clearly.
Yes.
What is one of the most dramatic twists you've ever seen on screen?
Oh, well, that's a big. The first one that comes to mind is
Mm-hmm.
when so there was a love triangle between Luis Sheridan and his ex-girlfriend from high school, Beth. And Beth wanted to get rid of Sheridan and take Luis for her own, but Sheridan was pregnant with Luis's baby. So she put Sheridan, she drugged her and kept her locked up in a hole in her basement and stole the baby when it was born. This is what my books are based off of.
I love this. Stealing
Okay, but
babies, hiding people
like
in holes.
no, but I'm not even gonna
And
lie to
like
you. Like that shit
she was
happened.
dressed as
Yep.
a clown when she was like dealing with Sheridan. So Sheridan wouldn't know who she was, and she thought she was kidnapped by like a psycho clown and she was on drugs. And yeah, that was probably my favorite. One of my favorite plot twist plot lines was when Beth pretended to be pregnant, stole Sheridan's baby. It was a whole thing. That
I
was
I
amazing.
remember this. No, like I'm dead serious. I like actually remember this.
Yeah.
Because it's like in your core, like how can it not be? It's
Yeah.
so good.
But like there are some moments even from like Young and the Restless that I'm like, oh my God, like I will never forget this
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because oh my God.
they
But
go there.
They're so
they go there,
impactful.
yep.
Okay, so to wrap it up, rapid fire here. Quick song that perfectly captures the vibe of the Passion series.
I mean, other than the Passions theme song.
Yep.
I know that's like all I really. That's a hard one. If anyone can find me a song that encapsulates the entire series, I'd love to hear it because I struggle with this. I can find songs for couples and characters and like a general vibe for the book, which is usually classical music.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as a theme song for Passions, it would have to be the Passions theme song right now. I don't have another. I
I
don't
was
have a
gonna
better
say,
answer.
Ree, do you know what the Passions theme song is?
I do not.
Okay, hold on.
I play it in the opening of my YouTube videos.
Are you gonna play it right now?
I gotta find the right one though.
If you look up Passions opening long,
Ooh,
long version.
Okay. It's kind of vibey.
You
she's laughing at me.
No, it's good. It's good. Now I
The
know what.
dedications in Intense Feelings and Immortal Passions are lyrics from that song.
Ooh, okay. We got to tie it all in. I like that.
I tell ya, the second you said it was based off of like passions, everything just kind of like clicked in my brain, and I'm like, oh my God, I
Yeah.
love this more right now.
Oh my gosh.
Now, where do I find Passions series to watch?
YouTube.
YouTube. Rihanna, you ready for date night?
Yeah, we're going to be watching some YouTube. Oh my
You will
gosh.
not regret it.
You'll have to watch the whole shenanigans with Sheridan and the baby.
I'm going to have to.
It is intense.
Amazing. Okay, so if people want to find you, Nomi, what is the best way to find you on the great wide web of the internet?
What the heck? The Great Wide Web of the internet?
The World Wide Web.
Oh my gosh.
I am most active on Instagram, Nomi Palmer author. That is my handle pretty much everywhere. I'm also trying to be active on TikTok, but it is so much work, and I'm just doing my best over there. My website is nomipalmerauthor.com. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Oh, I'm on Threads as well, Nomi Palmer author. But Instagram, you'll find me there the most.
We love Instagram.
Yes.
Yes.
We also love Planable, who posts for me on Instagram. Hashtag Planable. Please sponsor me.
Amazing. Well, Nomi, thank you so much for joining us today. We are very grateful that you came on the podcast and were willing to talk about your books and all things soap opera drama with us.
Yes, I hope you had fun.
Thank you for having me.
I know we had fun, and
we had fun.
You get to hear my unhinged random thoughts about barnyards and coyote task forces and, Lost.
I love it. I'm just happy to find more Passions fans because you're my people. You know what I'm doing here.
It was so good. And then I'd go home and my mom would be like, your grandmother let you watch that? And I was like, well, actually, no, I watched it with my grandpa. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, my grandpa watched Passions with me.
That's amazing.
And I'm not mad about it. It was great. He would laugh the whole time.
No, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
My best friend when I was 13, she got me hooked on two things, Passions and Diet Coke. And I'm still,
fridge
still on
cigarettes.
both.
I love
Yes.
those. I love a fridge cigarette.
But, okay, again, thank you so much. We loved having you, and we
Thanks,
would
guys.
love to talk to you soon.
Same. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Jinx.
You owe me a soda.
You owe me a soda.
No.
Diet,
Diet
nice little
Coke.
fridge cigarette.
Diet Coke. I don't want a Diet Coke. I want a real Coke.
Oh, no.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Cola.
Sponsor us, please.
Yeah, right.
Coca-Cola. Hit me up.
Sponsor me.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day.
What a lovely episode. Thanks to all of our lovely listeners, people watching, tuning in.
We love you. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.